Hello everybody and welcome back to Nitwit Gaming. My name is Nitwit and today we're going to be playing Europa Universalis IV, which is one of my favourite Paradox Interactive titles. Now Paradox Interactive, if you don't know, do alternate history, or not alternate history, they start very much towing the line of real history, war games, sort of grand strategy games, but very quickly things take a massive twist, and suddenly you are facing a vastly changed historical timeline. And I studied history at university, and so I love this sort of thing. I love the idea of being able to write your own history, and I love it. I'm going to fanboy all over this. Anyway. So this is my first time playing in a while. I don't think I've played with the new Res Publica DLC, and maybe the Wealth of Nations DLC, I can't really remember. Anyway, so it's been a while since I've played, so please do forgive me if I make any mistakes. And because of that, I'm going to be starting with the ever-easy Castille, because I'd like to get back into the swing of things, and because I'd like this to be a pretty action-packed campaign for you, so I don't want it to be full of too much waiting. And I'm not as good as some players of this game that I've seen, so I feel like if I started as a small nation, say Bavaria, which was one of my favourites at one point, or Aragon, then I feel like I'd be waiting a lot. Whereas with Castile, we'll have a bit of clout to fight some early wars and get this off to a good start. So I'm going to play as Castile. I'm going to keep it on normal because I think the AI in this game doesn't get better, it just gets bonuses, and I don't like playing on uneven terms with a computer. I prefer it when it outsmarts me rather than produces me, because it gets bonuses. And also I find that it turns into a bit of a everyone against the human game, and I don't really like that. Anyway, so we're going to set up our rivals very quickly. We're going to do France because France is always a danger in this game. We're going to do Morocco because Morocco's our later target, and we're going to do Aragon because Aragon are my ever-present enemies. These guys are allied with England. I want to ally with them too because I have no quarrel with Portugal right now, and I kind of want to ally with Burgundy, but I feel like they won't. No. What about you? You won't either. Right, I need people who like me. Who likes me? Because I need an alliance against France. Or maybe Naples, actually, because Naples tend to fight... Oh, of course, I forgot about that. Right, so Naples is involved with Aragon. Well, I guess we'll just coast along for now. We want to finish the Reconquista. Oh, actually, let's form an alliance with Portugal, because we're going to do that anyway, and then we'll finish the Reconquista as a mission. If anyone's unfamiliar with this game, there are lots of tutorials on it out there, but I'll cover things as we go in a small way. So this is a strategy game, a grand strategy game, where you control a country throughout history up until 18-something. 1821? That sounds like a reasonable date. Maybe later. 1829? I don't know. Anyway. And so throughout history, and you control the politics and military of a nation. And I am going to start off by building some new units because I want to bulk out my army as much as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that should bring us up to 28. So, excuse me. Let's see, where can I stack a load of units? I can stack them here. So this game is mainly about conquest, frankly. We're going to go to Seville. Anyway, so you have loads and loads and loads of things up here. I'm going to keep it to the bare bones. These are monarch points. They are for technologies, and they also allow you to perform certain actions in the world. You get monarch points from your monarch, and also from various modifiers that you sort of collect, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to keep to the sort of cheapy advisors because at the moment I would like money rolling in, but I also want that those monarch points to help me get off the ground. Now I've started with a pretty rubbish king, all told, and I have an absolutely awful heir. Wow. That's pretty freaking terrible. Oh well. So, there's lots and lots of information in this game, so I'm not going to go through all of it at the moment. I will explain things as they become relevant. This is your ducats. You have a treasury, obviously, and you have an incoming ducat amount. And it's very important to try and gather as much as possible so that you can use it to purchase mercenaries when you need it. Portugal entered an alliance, and of course that was our mission, sneaky, and so we gained a little bit of stuff. I've got an alliance offer from Navarre. I'm just going to check if that's our next that's available as a mission, because I'd very much like that to have that as one. Ooh, +1 stability. Hell yeah. What's our prestige? Let's get that. Yep, let's do that. Now we're going to go after these guys down here. They are allied with nobody, so I am definitely going to go to war with them as soon as possible. Do I have a Casus Bell? I do have a Casus Bell. So you have to, in this game, to declare a war, you don't have to have a Casus Belli or Casus Bell, I don't know. You don't have to have one, but if you don't have one, it gives you an awfully large penalties to stability, the stability of your realm, which decreases the amount of money you have flowing in and various other modifiers that make it much, much harder to sort of keep control. Now, I have a truce with them for 4 years. That's annoying, because I was hoping I could attack them early. Maybe I still can. I would just have to take a rather large hit to my stability. I'm kind of okay with that though, because I want to get at them before they get before anyone down here allies with them. Because while they can't, they are, with my ships, I would probably be able to beat off these guys. That's not funny. Shut up. Oh my god, I'm so immature. While I could probably hold them at the Straits of Gibraltar, I don't really want to fight that fight yet. However, the penalties would be rather severe, I feel. Breaking a truce is -5 stability, and I don't think I could increase my stability very much, given my current diplomatic points. So we'll have to leave that for a little bit. In the meantime, obviously Aragon is always a target. Okay, I don't care about that. Royal marriage offer from Portugal. Alright, I'm okay with that. I can build an earth rampart in the Canaries. Now that's actually pretty useful, because I always find that the Canaries gets besieged later on in wars, and I am not planning on placing units there, so it's important that it can hold out for a little bit. Get a royal marriage from them, that's fine. Hopefully I can inherit some little people. Right, so we're going to gather all our units up. Perhaps I shouldn't have built them this early, considering, but oh well. And also, where do you find money? There we go. I'm going to reduce my army maintenance a bit, just to get a little bit more money flowing in. It's always useful. And I'm also going to reorganize my army once all these units have made it down here. Ooh, a call to arms. Hold on. The nation of Portugal, your faithful allies, requesting you come to their aid in the Portuguese conquest of Tangiers against Morocco. This is a war that they have started. I will. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to do much in it. In fact, I don't think I will, because I don't want them to win that war, because I personally don't want them to get to Tangiers. That's my territory as far as I'm concerned. However, we're not at war with them. Okay, let's combine these armies and get a leader. I kind of want my boats to come home now, because I think fighting here would be a bad idea. I am negotiate. I can negotiate. That's interesting. Huh. Maybe it would be worth fighting in this war. Why not? We have nothing else to do. So we are going to cross these straits. Can I cross these straits? No. Repeatedly clicking doesn't actually do anything, Andrew. You moron. No, definitely not. Okay. Okay. Work that out. Eventually. Right, so we're going to move our transport ships over there and start shipping men over. And I'm going to peace out, hopefully. Hopefully I can peace out before him. So basically I'm going to use this to sneakily you know, take land here. In fact, I'm going to go for Casablanca because Casablanca is more likely to end up in my hands. Oh, but Aragon has got it. Oh, Aragon. God. I don't like you, Aragon. Right. I'm going to go for this place then. No, let's wait just for a second, just until I can get my units down there. There we go. So we're going to take over the maintenance of this siege and take Casablanca, and maybe we'll be able to just nick a little bit of their territory. I'm not sure if we will. Nope. Attach the transport. Like that. Oh, nothing happened. Okay. Attach the transport. There we go. Transport them on there. That's fine. Oh, of course, I forgot to increase. Oh, you can tell I haven't played this game in a while. Right, there we go. So, next time this is empty, I kind of want to snipe that, grab it. Countries at war, units have suffered casualties, disputed succession. That's the cardinal. Good. Okay, that's fine. Of course, I very much want to crush these guys later, but at the moment I can't. So sieges take time. You can rush them, but it's very inadvisable to do so. I normally don't at all. Huh. Okay. So Aragon likes me a bit more. That's nice. Alright, guys. This is progressing. Well, it's progressing. I'm not sure if it's particularly well, but I guess we'll find out. So I want to finish up this siege, because it's a waste otherwise. Then, if they're still sitting there, I will go and try and take Manila. But if they're not, then I will try and take Tangiers. Because Tangiers is, to me, more important than anything else. I would like to stop Portugal getting it. Anyway, this bar that ticks up is just a progress report. Every time that ticks up, a dice is rolled effectively, and this is the chance that the garrison will immediately fall, and you will, win the siege effectively. You will gain control. Like that. That's perfect timing. That you will gain control of the province, and of course, I at the moment. I should probably split them. Let's split them and go down here with these. I, of course, right now am just looking to grab as much land as possible. because one, I'm helping out my buddies, and two, I'm looking to serve myself, really. Let's see. Yearly prestige. Yeah, I love a good story. Why not? So we are winning. I cannot peace out and take that because our war score is only 6, but hopefully we're taking these little towns here. I will be able to peace out later. So obviously I'm just splitting up my armies so that I can siege more ground. Once you've defeated an enemy army, the main enemy army, you can generally do this as long as you aren't fighting a multi-enemy war, which we are, but we're being nicely isolated from them by the massive amount of fleets that are defending the seaways over here, so we aren't having to deal with any of that nonsense, which is a good thing because my patience is poor today. I've had a long day. So we are winning overall. We have not got enough war score to take anything, which is annoying, but not entirely unexpected. Naples is having to fight off Tunisian enemies. Be nice to take out Tunisia, actually. Maybe I should go... No. Let's just focus over here. Take as much as I can and leave it there. So I find the early game of this, the early game is mainly about, snapping up territory where you can, building up, and then picking off weaklings. So pick off the people who don't have very many allies, or who have allies that you're already enemies of, basically. So these sieges are going fine. I mean, there's very little that the Moroccans can do right now. I'm going to have to be very quick. As soon as I get these sieges done, I'm going to take as much land as I can. Preferably this coastal stretch, actually. That would be quite nice. And oh, interesting. Okay. Come on, turn some sieges. Like this one would be great. I'm sure it's not that valuable, but I would like it all the same. So in the wider map, obviously France is winning its war with England. Oh, excellent, good. Yep, good. Yep. Let's pause for a second and see what we can grab, if they're willing to give it to us. I would like to, yes, just for me. They would let me have Casablanca. I really want to take these two. I don't want to take this inland one because that's going to be harder to hold, but I really enjoy taking these two. Overextension would be a problem, but at the moment I don't really care, because no one who's Christian would be annoyed, so I'm okay with that. So I'm just going to keep fighting just for a little bit, because once I have a border with them, of course, it becomes much easier for me to press claims on them and to fight them, because I can have my men ready on their soil before we start the war. Of course, it gives them a bone of contention with me, but because of this nice long layout of the Muslim nations, it makes it much harder for them to all pound on me at once, and also all of my Christian allies should come to my rescue. I'm mainly going to be pushing towards the Muslim nations, although I do want to take Aragon, and I do want to absorb Portugal at some point, but I'm not going to focus on that in the short term. We're just going to crush this little army down here. Oh, actually, let's do it with that one. We can move up there. There we go. Yeah, that should be fine. No, sweetheart, you're not going to... No, not going to work. Sorry, babe. Nope. There we go. Alright. Now, with all those sieges going well, I think I'm going to end it there, because I think I'm running pretty close to... in fact, I think I might be over 20 minutes now. But I hope this hasn't been too much of a rushed start to the series. I'm trying to get past this initial sort of period, because the point at which this game really gets interesting is when you get to start fighting large battles inside Europe. But first of all, to make myself unassailably strong, I have to take lots of little places around. I don't really care about papal stuff. I tend to go against the Pope, so let's do that. So, on that note, I'm going to end it here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found something in this video that was good enough to leave a like. And if you didn't, leave a comment, tell me why. Thanks very much for watching yet again. My name's Andrew, and I'll see you soon.